Hey, how we doing? I'm Andy, this is Spiders, and today we're going to follow on from the other day's video, and it's going to be the rehousing of the £60 box that I had from Spiders, the £60 mystery box. So it's the Apophysis, the Gigas, I can't remember now off the top of my head. I've just finished sorting them all out as well. The Vietnam Blue, which proves entertaining, if I'm honest, so hang around for that one. What else was the Versi? There's a couple of things, but yeah, I'm just going to crack on with it. I'll shut up and we'll get on with it, and I'll catch you in a bit. Cheers. So I thought we'd go on size order pretty much, really, or size of pots that they're getting rehoused in. So first up we've got this Brachis Fimbriatis, which is the Indian violet earth tiger. You see there, a couple of centimetres sling, and this one is pretty decent. It goes in without any real hassle. This one is probably my favourite tea of them all, if I'm honest, so I can't wait for it to see it grow. Next up we've got the Vietnam Blue. You can see this one is a little bit bigger than the other, and this one is a little bit more flighty, as you'll see in a second. Yeah, it was seeming like quite an easy rehouse until that. See, just that one touch too many, and it was over the edge, and it actually did a wander up and down the kitchen side, but settled, as you'll see here, just behind my router. You'll see a leg poke out in just a second. And then it was off again. Now luckily I managed to catch this just before it jumped off the kitchen worktop. I got it in the little pot, but I wasn't messing around. It was literally dropped it in and got the lid on it. The next one up is the Selma Pierce Redrump. Now we do already own a Juvie, one of these, and it's an awesome looking tea, unsexed at the moment, but I am leaning towards male if I'm totally honest, so it'd be awesome if this one turned out to be a female. Not so much for a pairing of them two, but just to have that female would be awesome, because like I said, they are a cracking looking species, and it just looks like every other Selma Pierce sling at the moment, but trust me, they look good as they get older. Now this one doesn't really need too much of an introduction. The Antilles Pink Toe with the Carabiner Versicolor. Stunning little blue spiders. And this one, in all fairness, was pretty easy. Me remembering the unboxing video, it did go for a wander around on my hand, but this time it just went for a wander around the lid of its pot. Yeah, so you see those stunning blue colours. The colour changes as this spider progresses through its life cycle of something else like. So yeah, can't wait to see this one grow, and hopefully this one will be a male. I say that with any of the Versis I get after I've got my adult female called Dave. But yeah, any of the ones I get, I'm just always hoping for a male now. You see, that little moment, that little burst there was enough to tell me it might be time to get the lid on. Next up, Brachypelma albiceps, which I think is the Mexican golden redrump. Now this isn't something I've ever kept before. I don't keep many Brachypelmas, just the Bomi and the Hamori. I've got pairs of each of those. I do have the T. albopilosum, which I know up until a few years ago was a Brachypelma. But yeah, apparently these are a nice, gentle, slow-moving species. I'm just glad that it went into that burrow, otherwise we might have had another runner like we did with that Vietnam blue earlier on. But yeah, there he is. We'll let that one settle. Next one up is the Theroposa apophysis, the Goliath pink foot. This is the second one of these I've had in recent months. Haven't had one in the B-grade box from the spider shop at one of the shows, which I think it was the Barnsley show I bought that at. That one, by the way, has since molted, regenerated its leg. I'll have to do a little update actually, I'll show you that one in a future video. But for now, this one, you can see there, those awesome pink feet. And as I've said in the unboxing video, I think this is a welcome addition to any collection, and an awesome addition to a mystery box, if I'm honest. So yeah, this one did take a little bit of a stroll, so I did take the opportunity to get a little bit more footage than I did of some of the others. Finally, here we have the H. gigas. Now this is going in one of those like cereal boxes, which have been filled quite deep with about 6-7 inches of substrate. You can see there's a cork back, hide for it to go into some leaf litter and a water bowl. And there you can see she came out relatively easy in all fairness. The biggest pain was getting the tub out without disturbing her too much. There, yeah, so you can see she's out of that tub now. And as I remove it, you might see behind that light, you just see her moving over to the right of the screen. And there you go, that's the view that she gave us. And that is the rehousing of the £60 mystery box from Spare Spiders. Yeah, so It's always the fucking killer Brachis in it, or it is in this house anyway, I don't know. They always seem to give me the runaround, but I fucking love them, so I'll still keep getting them. Yeah, needless to say, that one's all packed away. It's not running around the house loose anymore, and they're all doing pretty well. I'll do some updates as time goes on. Like the H Gigas, got a feeling could be a female, not 100%, but just judging from the size of it already. And I tried to do like eventual sexing, and it looks quite promising, but we'll see again as time goes on. But yeah, so that was the rehousing for the £60 mystery box from Spiders. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Cheers. Ta-ra.